From the hills of northwest Arkansas to the flatlands of the Delta, we're only 53 days away from kickoff of high school football in Arkansas. This is Hometown Sports Volume 2, only on the Arkansas Sports Network. Hometown Sports Volume 2 is being brought to you by D3 Auto Sales. Lifted, leveled, and ready to roll. Drive different. By Tyson Foods. Passionate about food, committed to you, feeding the world like family. By Arkansas Tech University. Financial flexibility, academic excellence. Learn more, earn more. And by Metcalf Trucking Company. Arkansas trucking delivered reliably and with integrity.
Hello and welcome back to Hometown Sports Volume 2 Media Days, as we're here now with West Fork and Coach Sheldon Mckinzie. Coach, appreciate you joining us here. I know I feel like it's kind of short notice. I'm not sure exactly what it is, to be honest with you, but we're here anyway, and we're glad to have you along.
All right, we appreciate it. We're happy to be here. Looking forward to it.
So tell us a little bit about, this is your first year at West Fork. Tell us about the transition. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if you came from West Fork or you came from somewhere else.
No, I was at Gravette for 7 or 8 years, actually, as an assistant coach there. Moved on last year to closer. All right, there you go. Sorry. Moved on last year to I was in Lone Jack, Missouri, as the head coach at Lone Jack, Missouri, which is a school about 25 minutes outside of Kansas City. We're part of the Kansas City metro area. Was the head coach there. Not a strong football tradition there. Took over a program that was actually on a 23-game losing streak, and we managed to win 2 games. So
nice,
go us! Got two wins in, and then the opportunity to come back to Northwest Arkansas presented itself with West Fork, and so started just exploring that opportunity and talked to my wife about it, and she was on board with getting back to Northwest Arkansas, and so here we are.
Who doesn't want to come to Northwest Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like the thing that everybody does just about Northwest or Central Arkansas. It's good living up here, you know?
Yeah.
It's a good job. Well, listen, we're excited here to have West Fork. I just want you to tell me a little bit about what you've seen so far since you've gotten to West Fork.
Yeah, it's kind of pretty hectic, when we first got here. So it was a lot of just a whole lot of driving back and forth from up in Kansas City down here and back, and Kansas City and down here and back. And so the assistant, Coach Gresham, was running practice when I wasn't here. He's our defensive coordinator and head junior high coach. And so he was running things for me whenever I wasn't here. And so we were communicating back and forth with him on those days. But I've seen a lot of positive things. There's the kids are excited, and I'm sorry.
That's all right.
The kids are super excited, and we're always asking questions, ready to learn. Really, I think it was just kind of something fresh and new, and everybody was pretty excited about it. And then getting here, and then we're super young football team. I mean, one of the guys I got over here is my only senior is sitting over here on the team. We've got one senior on the football team, and we're pretty sophomore heavy. So we've got about 10 juniors, and then 20-something sophomores. So We're going to be a young football team this year, so we might have to take some lumps with those guys, but it bodes really, really well for us in the future. And we just kind of came down and just did a whole lot of learning during the spring period, and that was the main focus of the spring period, is just learning, install, and going from there.
What do you want the people of West Fork to know about your team and what they're going to see from your team going out on the field?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to play hard. I think that's the number one thing. I had an old coach told me one time that the team is going to take on your personality, whatever that is. So if you're going to be crazy and hectic, the kids are going to be crazy and hectic. If you're going to be calm and focused and do the things that you need to do, the kids are going to be calm and focused, and they're going to do the things they need to do. So you're probably not going to see me, I'm not going to be the hooting and hollering guy, all on the sideline, but you'll see me get pretty worked up from time to time. And I think just kind of that calm energy is kind of how I like to describe it. But you're going to see a confident football team. You're going to see a team that plays really, really hard. And you're going to see a team that just likes to play football. Like we're gonna respect the game. We're gonna respect our opponent. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. Hopefully, it's gonna result in a lot of wins for us.
So you mentioned that you took over a program that had 23 straight losses up there. What was it that you did to help them turn things around?
I think it was just consistency more than anything. It was putting a little bit higher expectation on them than before. I had to have we like to call them come to Jesus meetings. We had a little heart-to-heart, after like our second practice of the summer, getting ready to that fall camp going in. And I was just basically telling them, I was like, guys, I didn't pack my family up to move up here and go 0-10. Like, nobody wants to go 0-10. Going 0-10 sucks. Like, we don't want to do that. And I don't think you guys want to go 0-10 either. And I think, just kind of just showing that, I was there committed and wanted to actually win and get something better than what we wanted to before. Our main goal was to be competitive. I mean, they were losing games 70-0, and there's no mercy rule. Well, there is a mercy rule in Oklahoma or in Missouri, but it's a little bit different than the way the Arkansas one works. But it's, they were just, and it was 70-0 at halftime, and so the main goal was like, we're just going to be competitive. Like, we want to be competitive, and I didn't feel like we were very competitive week one because we were getting, it was something like 38-0 at halftime, and I remember thinking, man, like this isn't going. How I wanted. And one of our superintendent actually walked up and she was like, "Oh, that was a great first half." I was like, "What do you mean?" It was like we were getting killed. And she said, "Oh no, Coach, we were losing like 60-0 last year when we played these guys at halftime." And so I was like, "Okay, well, I
marked improvement,
yay for us, I guess." And then, and then the next week celebrating, we were up 7-6 in the first quarter, and everybody was celebrating like we just won the Super Bowl. And I was like, "What in the world? Like, what is going on?" And again, somebody told me, it was like, I think it's the first time we've had a lead in 18 games. And it was just something it was just crazy, just insane stuff. So, I think just, like I said, showing up, being consistent every single day, being the same person every single day helps a lot. Those kids pick up on that. And, we didn't play the blame game. We just, we just went out and tried to play football as best we could.
All right. I want you to tell me who we got coming in, the first two guys.
All right, the first two guys you got coming in are Todd Bowen. He's our lone senior over here. He's our running back, linebacker guy. And then we've got Mr. Robbie Preston. I always want to call him by his younger brother's name because they look like twins to me. He's a junior. He'll be a wide receiver, defensive back for us. So those two guys will be coming in.
Well, let's bring them in. Coach, appreciate you joining us here and appreciate you bringing your team.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right. All right. All right, give me your names once again.
I'm Todd Bowen. Robbie Preston.
All right. Guys, tell us a little bit about the differences that you're seeing in the program here under Coach Mckinzie. You don't have to say good things if you don't need to. Just let us know the truth, okay?
I feel like we're seeing a lot of people actually want to come in, get some work in, where in the past we had some people skipping summer practices, and it just wasn't good for the team morale.
Right.
And right now we got a lot of sophomores coming in, putting in the work, wanting to be there.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of new things.
Bring that up just a little bit there.
Seeing a lot of good stuff from Coach Mckinzie.
Yeah.
He's bringing in a lot of new stuff that we've never seen before, and it's really helping us. I'm seeing it in 7-on-7 and in the spring practice that we've been doing.
So give me some examples. Do you have an example that just anything? Is it a team attitude? Is it new scheme? Is it a little bit of both? What makes you excited about playing football for West Fork?
Well, I'm seeing a lot more emphasis on the pass game recently than we were. We were die-hard run last year. So
seeing that ball go through the sky is something that, I heard somebody say one time that basically, losses can be forgiven if you throw passes, but losses cannot be forgiven if you run the ball 100% of the time. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that. You're the lone senior, right?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
So we talked to Harbor. Harbor's had this is their third coach in 3 years. And one of the things that I asked their seniors, I said, what caused you to stick through all that? What caused you to stay through it?
I just love competing, anything. And with a new coach coming in, give us a little bit new light, new hope, kind of,
Yeah.
We've had a couple rough seasons, but I feel like Coach McKinzie is going to bring it together for us, and we're going to have a better season this year.
Hope. I love it. That's a great word. It's an operative word there. Tell us about your conference. Tell us about the 3A1 a little bit and who you guys match up with.
I'm not real sure, but I just –
Well, I don't have it in front of me. I'm just because these conferences change so much. I know that Greenland's a rivalry. It's got to be. You guys are 2 seconds away from each other. You've got let's see here, 3A1. I'm drawing a blank here. Hackett. Okay, yes, Hackett's one.
Got Boonville, Charleston.
No, they play 3A football. Boonville and Charleston. Yes. Okay. Those are monsters right there. Those two are. Cedarville. Right. There's another one. Mansfield's in it, right?
Lavaca.
So let's take the top three there. You got Boonville, you got Charleston, you got Mansfield. Those three have been deep into the playoffs the last 3 years. Tell us a little bit about playing those types.
Showing up and just wanting to compete against those guys, giving them all we can get. Basically just put a beating on them if we can.
Yeah.
Don't let them get anything easy.
There you
go. They might win every game, but they're going to remember us because we're going to come in there and give it our all.
I like it. What you got?
Can't let them get in our head. We can't go in there thinking we're going to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to try to stay in it, stay with it, stay in it in the fourth quarter, and then take your chances after that. Well, guys, I want you to bring your teammate in. Who are we bringing in here?
Carson Jones.
All right, Carson Jones is going to come and speak with us here, guys. Appreciate you coming on, talking with us here. We're excited about West Fork football. Hey, Carson, if you can get Farmington ready here pretty quick. What time do we have? 1:04. Okay. Trying to keep us on track here. All right, Carson, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much.
So every guy that we bring into this spot here that's the lone gunman sort of way, but you're the one that's supposed to talk. So tell me about what you bring to the team.
What I bring, I just try to bring good effort and being a great teammate, trying to keep everyone up and not let everyone get down. I just like having everyone up and having good energy.
Yeah.
Because it's better because if we get down, then what's going to help? You got to have someone that's going to boost him back up and give him some confidence.
Right. So tell us what do you play? What position?
I play quarterback.
Quarterback. I thought wearing number 17, a little bit tall like you are. Tell us a little bit about how excited you are to have a little bit of a new philosophy there at West Fork.
I really like it. It's better than having to hand off the ball every time.
Right.
Coach Mckinzie is really like, if we got to run the ball, but we can open up to the pass game too. In the past years, we hadn't really got to the pass game.
Yeah, right.
Just die hard, just run.
So are we RPOs? Is that what are we looking at RPOs?
Maybe just a little bit.
Maybe.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Interesting. I like the thought of that. As the quarterback, you talk about keeping good energy, keeping the team in it. You're the leader. Everybody looks to the quarterback as the leader of the team. Tell us a little bit about what responsibility you have as that leader.
I have to make sure everyone knows what they're doing their job and staying to the game and looking at the clock and making sure. So if it's a fast time when they get the ball in the end zone, I got to be on them, telling them, let's go.
Yeah, you got to score points.
Yes, sir.
In today's football, you got to score points, especially like we were talking about with the Boonvilles, the Mansfields, those guys. But, you may not win all those games, but, they take 5 teams to the playoffs in Arkansas, in these classifications except for 2A. And, 3A and 4A, never mind. That not except for. They are the exception. 3 and 4A are, but you get 5 teams in the playoffs. So what would make a successful season at West Fork this year?
At West Fork, mostly just winning because most games we've won really has been really 3.
Yeah.
And I think more if we have at least a good 5 winning game season or 6, I think it'd be a good season for us.
I got you. Well, compete. I think that's what Coach Mckinzie wants you to do.
Yes, sir.
I think with his pedigree in Kansas City, I think we got a chance to say West Fork will come in and compete.
Yes, sir,
And you know what, Coach? No matter how good the team is, you won't be down 73-0 at half. All right, guys. Hey, thank you, Carson, for joining us. And man, we're ready to go with Farmington. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break. We appreciate you joining us here on the Arkansas Sports Network, Hometown Sports Volume 2 Media Days. And here in just a few moments, we will have the Farmington Cardinals.
It's so hot, you're going to think my glasses look like a mirage.